Okay, so I'm not beating myself up over this at all because I think beating myself up over a setback, a minor setback, does more harm than good. Like acting like one minor setback is the end of the world. That would just send you through a downward spiral of setbacks, and you'll be further down than the little ditch that you just fell in. That you just need to pick yourself back up. And I guess that story is true. I don't know. I forgot which fucking story it was, but I think it's in this. I think it's in the Thinking Real Rich or some shit. But it's been everywhere. Probably in every lore out there, which is that the person, like, this dude was digging for gold or some shit or diamond, whatever gold, precious thing. I think it was gold. And just before he reached the gold, he quit. And it has nothing to do with actually going out and finding gold. But this is like everything in life. Like, just before you hit the gold, you quit. Like that, when you get that feeling of wanting to give up and the urge to just let go and like not want to keep going with whatever you're doing, then gold is right there. And it doesn't have to be a tangible thing. It doesn't have to be like you actually got something, but a breakthrough within yourself could be gold as well. So that's what I'm noticing. Let me elaborate. Yeah, basically I'm supposed to be following a schedule. I wake up at 10 a.m. It's very hard for me to wake. I could wake up at 10 a.m., but then I would have to go to sleep at much earlier. Like, so, because right now I'm sleeping at like 2 a.m. It's 2:19 a.m., so I'm a little later than usual. But for some reason, 11 hours of sleep is like the minimum required of me to feel well rested. It's actually crazy. I even with 11 hours, I kind of wake up still tired a bit. It's very weird. You know? After that, like I don't know. I need like 11 hours of sleep to be functional, like fully functional at the best. Because you can be functional. I can be functional at 8, 7, but I'll just be tired throughout the day. I could be functional at 9, probably be a little better, but I won't be fully functional. That's 11 hours. I don't know why I need that much sleep. There's many theories as to why. Maybe my inner system has too much combustion. I don't know. I'm not Sadhguru. I'm not enlightened. I'm not Buddha, you know. But wake up, take cold shower, gym 30 to 45 minutes. I've been doing that. Nature/writing notes. I've been doing that, but some I've been missing a little bit. Hot, cold showers. Been doing that. Yoga visualization. I haven't missed the yoga visualization at all for like 200. I haven't missed a meditation for like something days, like almost 300 days. I don't give a fuck if I jinx it, but also these logs. I've been at these logs for 200 some days as well, because they're simple, you know. But then I eat after that. Well, I kind of wait now. I kind of changed that a little bit because if I eat, no, I eat after that. Yeah, that's later. That's the later time. Then I write 3 clean pages of screenplay. I've been doing that every single day since the 16th, whatever it's today. Watch a movie. I've been watching a movie, but what I want to say is this schedule. I have a schedule here that I follow, and this is just me just doing it for fun, following something for 30 days straight. And you know, you always grow with these things. And what I'm noticing is like my former life of the shit that I compulsively used to do, and it was random, is dipping its toes back in. You know, oh, nowhere on this list says watch a couple YouTube videos. Nowhere on this list says click twitch.tv and go watch a quick stream. Nowhere on this list says to do that. It doesn't say to go to Instagram. It doesn't say to watch an NBA basketball player game. It doesn't say to do any of those things. It doesn't say to keep up with NBA. It doesn't say to keep up with football. It doesn't say to keep up with anything else besides what I have on this list. But I find myself dipping in and just, you know, watching a quick video before I write my 3 clean screen pages, or checking a basketball game before I watch a movie, you know. And then before you know it, it's late and it's time to go to sleep, and I didn't do exactly what I said I was gonna do. Bro, I wanted to finish Godfather Part 3, and I wanted to finish Inception, write the screenplay today. I wanted to finish those 2 things, the screenplay, Inception. But I watched 20 minutes of a movie without any focus because my brain was scattered after watching a basketball game. because I'm in my head about like not wanting to do it, but then I'm doing it anyways. And then I go to streams and YouTube videos, and I said, I read no Inception today. I pulled it up, but I didn't read it. And it's like I did everything. I didn't do what I wanted to do, and there is resistance to doing what I set out to do. But that resistance has to be overcome. Like, why is there so much resistance on something as simple as watching a movie? I don't want to watch a movie right now. Yes, but I'm saying, I want to watch a movie. Like, I want to watch a movie, you know? I don't inherently need to do anything. Like, I have no bias towards anything. But I'm particularly consciously saying I'm going to watch this movie. I'm going to focus on this movie and I'm going to watch it. Because there is no right or wrong. There is no I'm bored or this is boring. There's just focus and pay attention. You know? And when what you're focusing and paying attention on is something completely different. And I think that's just a natural part, you know? You're going to have those times where you veer off the path of what you want to do. Like taking a wrong turn when the GPS recalculates somewhere else. You know, and I feel like that's just what it is at the end of the day. If you want your life to change, if you want your life to be different, then you got to do things differently. It's point blank fucking period. If you want your life to be different than the way it was, you got to do things differently. If you start to do things the way it was, then you'll end up in the same spot. But if you want to do something different, you got to do it differently. And most importantly, you got to think differently. You got to be different. You got to be different. And if you be different, then you are different, and then different things will happen, you know? And in my head, I say this, but I want to relapse on everything so bad. Like, the inner me wants to relapse on everything, right? And it's not even everything. I want to relapse on a couple things, you know? And if I relapse on a couple things, sooner or later, you relapse on everything, you know? But I gave myself a 30-day challenge. The 30 days, Julius, you can splurge all you want. Go to the fucking the depths of hell. Back to the depths of hell, where you're picking yourself up out of the day, you know? I do notice one thing, though. Is my intensity has rose. I'm more intense, for sure. When you put your mind to something, and you put your mind to do something every day, you become more intense. If it takes up every hour of the day, you become more intense. If every day is taken up consciously, you become less intense. If what you're doing is compulsive, you become much less intense. But if everything is conscious and you're consciously doing it, you become more intense. You live more. It might not always be fun, but you live more. You know, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I just want to finish this schedule right here. This is it. I just want to do this every single day for 30 days. You know, I'm not expecting anything. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to do this here. You know, anyways, that's all I have to say. I don't know if I'm going to sin. I don't know if I'm going to relapse. But, you know, a Jewish rabbi once said, and said Guru agreed with him. They said, when you sin hard, sin strong, because it will send you to the depths of hell until you beat yourself up so much that the life within you has no other choice but go forward, because you've been down every dark path, every corner. So when you sin as hard as you can sin, so that you get beaten up by life, and you got your ass beat so much you have nowhere to go. You don't want to be down there anymore. And that's the reality. If I relapse, I'm gonna get into a pit again, and the pit is stronger. The further you go, if you relapse, the pit is hell. It's stronger than any hell that you've been in. You feel stuck, and that's where you'll go, you know? Anyways, that's all I have to say, you know?